Today we embark on a rare journey into North Korea, unveiling 15 astonishing facts that reveal the reality of life inside the world's most secretive nation. Our journey begins in Pyongyang, a city shrouded in secrecy and intrigue, rarely glimpsed by the outside world. This is the beating heart of North Korea, a place where every street, building, and monument is carefully curated to tell a story of power and unity. Pyongyang is North Korea's meticulously planned capital, a city designed from the ground up to reflect the ideals of the regime. Its broad avenues and imposing structures are not just for function, but for spectacle, a living stage, set for the nation's narrative. Only the most loyal and trusted citizens are permitted to live here. For the vast majority of North Koreans, Pyongyang is a forbidden city, a place they may never see except in state propaganda. Entry is tightly controlled, and residency is a privilege granted only to those with unwavering allegiance to the ruling family. Pyongyang is a showcase to the world. Its clean streets, monumental statues, and gleaming facades are meticulously maintained to impress foreign visitors and project an image of prosperity and order. Every detail is orchestrated to reinforce the myth of a thriving, unified nation. The comforts and opportunities found here, modern housing, well-stocked stores, and cultural events, are reserved for the elite. These privileges are unattainable for most North Koreans, who live outside the capital in far harsher conditions. This divide is fundamental. North Korea is a nation of two worlds, one of privilege and power within Pyongyang's borders, and another of hardship and deprivation beyond them. The separation is not marked by physical barriers, but by invisible lines of loyalty, surveillance, and social status. To truly understand North Korea, you must first grasp this carefully maintained illusion, a city built to dazzle, distract, and conceal the stark realities faced by millions outside its gates. Pyongyang is both a symbol and a mask, hiding the true face of the nation from the world. North Korea measures time by its own unique calendar, the Juche calendar, a system that stands apart from the rest of the world. Instead of using the widely recognized Gregorian calendar, North Korea has created a timeline that reflects its own ideology and history. This calendar is not just a way to mark the passing of days, it is a powerful symbol of national identity and self-reliance, deeply intertwined with the country's political philosophy. The Juche calendar begins with the birth of Kim Il-sung in 1912, which is considered year one. Every year since then is counted as Juche year, emphasizing the central role of Kim Il-sung in the nation's history and consciousness. Introduced in 1997, this system was designed to cement Kim Il-sung's legacy and reinforce the cult of personality that surrounds him. By anchoring the calendar to his birth, the regime ensures that every citizen is constantly reminded of his importance, both in public spaces and in their daily routines. Official documents, national holidays, and even the smallest details of daily life are all marked by Juche dates. From newspapers to school textbooks, the Juche calendar is everywhere, shaping how people perceive time and history. This constant reinforcement sends a clear message. For North Koreans, true history began with the rise of the Kim dynasty. The past is reinterpreted, and the present is defined by loyalty to the leadership. The most important holiday in this calendar is the Day of the Sun, Kim Il-sung's birthday. On this day, the entire nation comes together for massive celebrations, parades, and ceremonies, all dedicated to honoring the country's founder. By redefining time itself, the regime doesn't just mark the years, it shapes the very consciousness and identity of its people, ensuring that the legacy of the Kim dynasty remains at the center of North Korean life. Visiting North Korea is unlike traveling anywhere else in the world. From the moment you arrive, you are required to surrender all freedom of movement. Every step you take is carefully monitored, and your journey is meticulously planned from start to finish. There's no wandering off, no exploring on your own, and no chance to make independent decisions about where to go or what to see. Every foreign visitor is assigned a pair of government minders, official guides whose job is to control every aspect of your experience. They dictate your schedule, oversee every conversation, and even decide which photographs you are allowed to take. These minders are always present, ensuring that you never stray from the approved path, or interact with locals without supervision. The tours themselves are tightly scripted, focusing exclusively on grand monuments, carefully curated museums, and model sites that showcase the regime's achievements. You are shown only the polished, official version of North Korea, never the unfiltered reality of daily life. The narrative is controlled, and every stop is designed to reinforce a specific image. Spontaneous encounters with ordinary citizens are virtually impossible. Even the briefest conversations with locals are orchestrated by your guides, often staged for your benefit. Genuine unscripted moments are rare, and any attempt to break the script is quickly discouraged. The result is a surreal, bubble-like experience. As a tourist, you see only what the regime wants you to see, never the full, complex reality of life in North Korea. Your perspective is limited, filtered, and carefully managed at every turn. Any attempt to deviate from the plan, whether it's taking an unauthorized photo or wandering away from the group, is swiftly and firmly shut down by your minders. There is no room for improvisation or curiosity. In North Korea, tourism is not about exploration or discovery. Instead, it is a carefully guided performance, where every moment is staged and every experience is controlled by the state. Beneath Pyongyang lies one of the world's deepest metro systems, doubling as a massive bomb shelter. Stations are lavishly decorated with chandeliers and mosaics glorifying the regime. The metro's depth is strategic. Its thick blast doors can seal off the network in case of war. For locals, it's daily transport. For outsiders, it's a symbol of North Korea's blend of spectacle and paranoia. Even underground, the regime's dual priorities, pride and defense, are on full display. Personal appearance in North Korea is strictly regulated. Citizens must choose from a list of government-approved haircuts, about 18 for women, 10 for men. These rules reinforce conformity and suppress individuality, making even a haircut a tool of social control. Uniformity in style is a visual reminder of the regime's reach into every aspect of life. The Rungrado 1st of May Stadium in Pyongyang is the world's largest built for mass games rather than sports. Tens of thousands perform synchronized gymnastics and dance, creating living mosaics that glorify the regime. Months of grueling practice erase individuality in favor of perfect unity. The spectacle is breathtaking, and a powerful symbol of the collective over the individual. Here, discipline and conformity are celebrated on a colossal scale. At night, satellite images reveal North Korea as a sea of darkness, with only Pyongyang faintly aglow. Chronic energy shortages mean electricity is scarce and unreliable outside the capital. Most rural families rely on candles or illegal solar panels for light. This darkness is a stark symbol of the nation's isolation and hardship. The contrast with the South's bright lights is a nightly reminder of two very different worlds. The Demilitarized Zone, or DMZ, is a heavily fortified border dividing North and South Korea. Despite its name, it's one of the most militarized places on Earth, bristling with soldiers and landmines. The Joint Security Area at Panmunjom is the only spot where North and South face each other directly. Ironically, decades of isolation have turned the DMZ into a haven for rare wildlife. It's a place where human conflict and nature's resilience coexist. North Koreans don't have access to the global internet. Instead, they use Kwangmyong, a closed, state-controlled intranet with only approved content. Only a privileged few can access even this limited network. Most citizens have no internet at all. The regime's digital wall ensures total control over information and blocks outside influence. Kwangmyong is less a tool for connection than a mechanism for isolation. North Korea's mass games are legendary for their scale and precision. Up to 100,000 participants, many schoolchildren, train for months to perform in perfect unison. Human billboards in the stands create shifting images of leaders in revolutionary scenes. The spectacle is both awe-inspiring and a chilling testament to the erasure of individuality. The Kim dynasty is omnipresent. Statues, portraits, and slogans dominate every public and private space. Reverence for the leaders is mandatory. Disrespect is a serious crime. Children bow to portraits before school, and adults wear lapel pins with the leaders' images. The cult of personality is enforced through ritual, surveillance, and fear. In North Korea, the leaders are not just rulers, they are treated as living gods. In 2012, North Korean state media claimed to have discovered the lair of a unicorn ridden by an ancient king. This bizarre story was presented as fact, not myth, to reinforce Pyongyang's claim as Korea's historic capital. Such propaganda links the regime to legendary greatness, weaving myth into national identity. The unicorn lair is just one example of how history and fantasy are used to legitimize the Kim dynasty. In 2015, North Korea created its own time zone, Pyongyang time, setting clocks 30 minutes behind the South. This symbolic move was framed as reclaiming national identity from colonial influence. The experiment ended in 2018, when North Korea reverted to South Korea's time zone as a gesture of unity. Even time itself becomes a tool of politics and propaganda. North Korea enforces one of the world's strictest information blockades. All foreign media is banned. Radios and TVs are locked to state channels. Smuggling foreign films or music is punishable by years in labor camps, or worse. Despite the risks, a black market for USB drives and SD cards persists, offering a forbidden glimpse of the outside world. The struggle for information is a daily, dangerous reality. In North Korea, your life is assigned, not chosen. The Songbun system classifies citizens by family loyalty, determining where you live, work, and whom you marry. Jobs and housing are allocated by the state. Moving requires official permission. Personal ambition is irrelevant. Your destiny is set by the regime. The system ensures total dependence and control. Our journey into North Korea reveals a land of spectacle, secrecy, and control, where every aspect of life is shaped by the regime. Thank you for joining this exploration. If you're curious for more, subscribe and continue the journey with us.